Hello and welcome to Scrap News. About 2 or so weeks ago, we were able to see some Twitter activity from the Scrap Mechanic developers. Let's have a quick recap. So first of all, we have this brand new flamethrower thing. We have a little clip that shows off setting fire to some trees and stuff. We have new content we've been working on lately that we can show, both bigger and smaller additions to Scrap Mechanic. They will have a look at the new spud launcher that can turn creations and trees into ash. Now I also want to point out this radar thing at the top, which is very cool and will definitely help players find their way in the map a lot. We also got another look at the thing from the third person perspective. Now personally I feel like this model is amazing, just that this gas can feels kind of stretched or something. I don't know, there's just something wrong with it. But other than this little part right here, I actually really love the model. We also got a look at the baby craft bot. This version is way more portable. It can craft basic blocks and useful parts. The baby craft bot can be a lifesaver when your survival adventures turn sour and you end up with a broken creation far from home. This is also an excellent and very needed addition to the game that I'm sure many of us have really lacked plenty of times in our survival adventures already, because the regular craftbot is huge and also especially very heavy, and it seems to fold away into a nice little toolbox kind of thing. And then for the third consecutive day in a row, we got a look at a brand new super fancy radio called the Boombox, as well as an announcement that music by the musician Mitch will be appearing in the video game from this radio right here. Now it's also important to note that the old radio will be staying in the game. Replacing it is just an extra thing on top of that. So we're gonna have both, which is really cool. I'm gonna drop some links down below to Mitch in case you want to check his music out. They also real quick retweeted a component kit that someone 3D printed, which is, it's always nice to see them interact with the community. I really like this. And the component kit is really cool as well. And then we have the Scrap Spud Gun, which is basically a spud gun but for the early times in survival mode. This new weapon is terrible. It does not shoot that far and has a lot more projectile drop. And it also does less damage. But I mean, it is a gun. It's definitely better than nothing. And it expands the playstyle possibilities that you have in the game. Very cool. Now we have had fire shown off, but we also need a way to put it out in case we need to. And we can do that with the brand new fire extinguisher. It's not a new tool, instead the fire extinguisher works the same way as the fertilizer. It's a good idea to stack up on these in case your creation catches fire. Now I'm absolutely going to be covering my friends' creations with this. It also kind of reminds me of the rock box foam from Deep Rock Galactic. Really cool stuff. We also have some updates to the cable bots. Basically they are now able to climb up creations super easily, as shown in this clip right here. And also side note, they will not be able to eat metal this easily. This is just for testing purposes. And then the last tweet, we've got this greetings from someone deep underground in the derelict mines. So we've got this wire thing right here and those seemingly icicles. I think they look pretty tasty, man. Now initially when I saw them posting every single day for like a week consecutively without stopping, even for the weekend, for a second I really thought that we were getting super close to the announcement of Chapter 2, or at least the release date for the trailer for it, like we did back right before the release of Survival Mode. Especially with these greetings at the end, I kind of feel like, you know, just somewhat felt as if they were like, oh greetings, we have news for you. But unfortunately no. Actually, already during the posting, they also said that these posts are kind of like a mini dev blog. So when I saw that, I immediately went like, okay, so it's probably not that, unfortunately. But I was at least still hoping that they're gonna be continuing posting like, I don't know, maybe once a week or something. But unfortunately, September 24th was the last time they posted. And I'm only making the video now because I was really busy for the past like 4 weeks or so. But yeah, unfortunately, no news on Chapter 2 specifically on where it comes. And I was seriously expecting them to drop at least something, because we could even see Scrap Mechanic developers retweeting the posts on their personal accounts. And they usually aren't all that active on Twitter, except when they are about to release something big. So if I made this video immediately after they started posting, I would predict that Chapter 2 is super close, but the truth is, I don't know right now. We can still see somewhat consistent updates on the hidden local branch, but honestly there is just no way to predict when Chapter 2 is gonna drop right now. We do, however, have confirmation that it's gonna be before 2025, but I mean, I was really hoping it was gonna be before 2024. But oh well, we can do nothing but wait and hope. I'm sorry if the quality wasn't quite up there today. I have moved to a different city for university literally just days ago, and I'm still not fully moved in. But I hope to get everything up to scratch very soon. And of course, if any new information is posted anywhere, as always, I'll be making scrap news as soon as I can. Subscribe with the bell icon so we don't miss it. I was DartFrog and I hope to see you in another one. Bye!